You want to know what's sad? Besides the fact that it's break time, which is actually not really sad at all, but it's actually pretty cool. It's sad that tonight is actually busier than it was over the weekend. That's right, it's actually busier tonight than it was on both combined Saturday and Sunday. And today is the official holiday, so that's fucking dicked. Well, my SwearNet account was coming up for renewal. I had to choose between either A, paying 40 bucks and booking it in for another year, or B, shutting her down and saying fuck it. Seeing how the content's getting really weak sauce on there, I decided to go with B, shut her down and say fuck it. You know what, 40 bucks a year, I could put that towards like Hola Unblocker and get access to all sorts of different content. You know, you can put that towards the WWE Network subscription and get wrestling where they actually do more than 3 updates a week. That, and when I subscribed to SwearNet, I subscribed for Trailer Park Boys Like Humor, not fucking One Pug Life and the Cheap Cigarettes show and the You Should Fucking Know This Shit show. And you know, I subscribed to it because I wanted fucking more Trailer Park Boys based humor. I wanted more shit from them, like SwearNet style stuff. Not fucking YouTubers making videos for another platform, for fuck's sake. So that's why I lost interest in it, and that's why I'm not renewing it, because honestly, $4 a month for what? 2 video uploads every couple weeks. It's just not worth it. It's a fucking waste. Like, maybe if they focused more time on it and made more content for it, actually said what they wanted to do in the beginning, you know, have like a news show and a weather show and like make it like a real fucking TV network, not just a YouTube that you pay for pretty much, but only select people they want can upload content to it. Like, fuck that. I got better things to waste my money on, like liquor. I think it'd be different if they were actually uploading like, you know, 30-minute episodes, something like what Trailer Park Boys is, but like a new show on there, something that actually wants you to go back and watch it every week. The podcast started off good, but now they're just getting stupid. And the rest of the show's like Ask Julian is only 5 minutes long. That shit can go up on YouTube. I don't know why they just don't use YouTube. Use AdSense to make money, but I guess they make more money off the $4.20 a month subscriptions than they would off of YouTube. Whatever, it's their shit. You know, it's their baby, let them raise it, right? Yeah, fuck that. Freaking sucks today too, because we got like 5 calls from one guy. This one guy just kept calling back, hoping to get a different answer. He's trying to get his router configured, and that's pretty fucking gross. Check this out. I just realized what the hell this is. It's one of those dental flossing things. Like what, somebody was out here flossing their teeth while having a cigarette? Gross. But yeah, this one guy calls in like 17 times. 5 times. Because he was trying to get somebody else besides me or Bruce, who are the only 2 working right now, to walk him through setting up his router, which we don't cover. And he just wouldn't take fucking no for an answer, so he was hoping to get another technician there that would help him out. And it's like, listen dude, it's only me and the other guy working. We're not helping you out with routers. That's not what we do. He starts bitching, he's like threatening to quit and stuff, and we're thinking go ahead because he's in a reseller zone. So if he does walk, then it's like, oh well, I guess he can't come back to us. Yay, freedom, you know. Yep, today's one of those days that I really wish I wasn't here and that the wind is just gonna cock over the fucking vlog. It really burnt my dick when a customer calls in and he's like, Happy Thanksgiving, hopefully you had yourself a good dinner. And it's like, I literally said, how can I? I'm stuck here. And he kind of pauses and goes, oh, right. It's like, thanks for being a dick, bud. Fucking arsehole. Bruce is lucky. He actually has somebody who likes him enough that's bringing him a turkey dinner for supper. Me, however, I already ate my supper. It's a Subway. Yeah. I'm just fucking tired and cranky right now. Big times. That's why I'm just trying to keep myself occupied while there's no calls in the queue and just do my own thing and not fucking try and get too irate about nonsense, but when your customers calling in fucking yelling at you because you won't set up their equipment that they bought and have no idea how to use. Kind of annoying. Like, you want Wi-Fi, but you don't want to take the time to crack the fucking spine on the manual and look what you need to do to set it up. You just think, oh fuck, I'll just buy it and call a guy and then get free support. And it's like, no, sorry bud, that's not how it works. I'll go over to your house and set it up for you, but that's going to cost you $100 because I don't want to do it, but that's about it, eh? I remember I used to do that when I first started working here. Customers in North Bay would buy routers and shit and I don't know how to set them up, and I would charge them like 50 bucks. I'd be like, listen, I can come over tomorrow, I can set it all up for you, 50 bucks, I'll hook everything up and get it going for you. And I used to pick up like 2 to 3 customers a night and do that and just make bank off of it, and that's what made me start my computer store, my computer repair service. But it's like, I don't really like doing that kind of stuff because people are fucking needy, like really needy. And you go over there and you set up the router, and then all of a sudden they're calling you every fucking time they get an error message on the screen expecting free support because you set up their network. Anyway, judging by those clouds up above, I think we're going to get a shitstorm tonight, so that should be pretty exciting. But I'm going to head her back inside because my shift is about to start back up, break time's over. So let's go bang out another hour and 45, and I'll talk to you guys at 8 o'clock lunch. And then we see the wolf spider being a tool. Well, it's 8 o'clock, people. Well, no, sorry, it's 8:15. I was supposed to come out at 8 o'clock, but fucking 8:01, Bruce wasn't back from lunch right away. My phone rings and fucking customer tied me up. Son of a bitch, eh? But that's okay because on today's Thanksgiving, Bruce had a turkey dinner. I didn't, but that's alright. Because I'm hoping the turkey dinner makes him super sleepy tonight so I can fucking leave him here again. And this time, don't worry people, I will take a video because I do have my camcorder here. So, that'll be funny. I expect him to fall asleep because he had a lot of fucking turkey in that bowl, so that'll be great. Great video pranking Bruce again, leaving him at work. Fuck him. Besides, he's off tomorrow and Wednesday, so just have to make sure I turn off the light on the camcorder though so it doesn't wake him up from his slumber. Either that or when he goes to sleep tonight, because he will pass out at his desk. Forgot to mention it's currently 82 fucking Fahrenheit in that office. AC officially went on vacation and the boiler's kicking her into overdrive, so it's pretty gross in there right now. Well, I might not get Thanksgiving off, but at least I get to work on Halloween, which is a bonus because I hate being home on Halloween because then I gotta listen to the dog bark every 5 seconds. Because even though you turn off all your lights, kids still insist on knocking on your door for free candy. Even though the official symbol of Halloween is if the lights are on, there's candy behind the door. If the house is dark, there ain't no food, bitches. Be gone. But yeah, apparently that's not the case. So at least when I'm working, you know, the dog can just bark his furry little tits off behind the door by himself and annoy the cat. So that's a bonus. We never get a lot of kids anyway for Halloween. Made the mistake one year of buying candy like mom and dad did. You know, I was like, mom's like, oh, make sure to get enough for about 100 kids. You're probably gonna need it in your area. Bought enough for 100 kids. Fucking sat in the garage for 2 hours. Maybe handed candy out to maybe 4 kids. 4th kid, I was like, fuck this. A little girl comes over with her dad. Trick or treat. I grabbed a bowl of chocolates and poured the whole thing in her bag and said, enjoy, I quit. Like, nobody was coming out trick or treating, so I was like, forget it. Dumped the whole thing right in the kid's friggin' sack. The kid was like, oh my god, thank you, mister. I was like, yeah, enjoy. Grabbed Oreo, went back in the house and fucking killed the lights. Because, kids around here don't really go out trick-or-treating much, and the reason being is probably because there's too many assholes around here trying to poison the kids. I shit you not, last year after Halloween there were so many of my mother friends with children and parental friends with children posting on Facebook about finding random weird shit in their kids' friggin' Halloween bag, like fucking cut open and punctured Mars bars and all sorts of friggin' shit. So it's just not safe because there's too many idiots out there trying to cause more harm than good. So what a lot of kids do nowadays is like the North Bay firefighters. They put on a haunted house at the fire department, the city mall, North Bay Mall. Usually the proprietors of the stores put on like a trick-or-treat event where the kids can go from store to store and collect candy. A lot of parents run like a Halloween party for kids where, you know, all their friends go over to the house, they watch a scary movie, but not really a scary, you know, a scary kid movie, a Halloween movie. Sit around, eat a bunch of junk food, work on getting that diabetes. You know what it is. You know what I'm talking about. Trick-or-treating's probably a thing of the past now because too many fucking weirdos out there. Yep, way too many fucking weirdos. And it's a real shame too because trick-or-treating used to be a blast. I remember when me and my brother were kids, we used to go out and get like 3-4 shopping bags full each of candy. And Mom and Dad would look through it all, make sure it was clean. Definitely took their cut. That was fine. There was so much candy there, frig. Last forever. But yeah, it was always a good time, you know. You always got a good haul, and you had friggin' sweets to last you until way into the new year. But yeah, things aren't like they used to be. Too many arseholes, not enough cyanide. You know, I never paid attention to it before, but I just realized something completely pointless on my car. See the speedometer? How it goes up to 240 kilometers an hour? That's completely pointless. And you want to know why? Because when you hit 160, the engine shuts down and will only re-engage at 155. I know this, I've tested it. 160, the fuel governor kicks in. I don't know if it shuts off the fuel pump or if it just disengages the electronic throttle, but it will not go over 160. It's governed. So why the fuck did General Motors put a 240 kilometer per hour speedometer on here? And do you also notice, unlike most speedometers out there that show kilometers per hour and then miles per hour, this one does not. It just strictly shows kilometers per hour, and it also shows Celsius for the engine temperature. And well, RPMs are RPMs. There is no measurement except for how many revolutions per minute there is. There is no metric or imperial for that. But like, why would you make a speedometer that can go to 240 when the car can never go to 240? Like, whose fucking high hopes are you trying to live off of, General Motors? Really, bud? Really? Unless that's because they were thinking about using this car for like a police interceptor at one point, where the governor would be gone and 240 would be attainable. Mind you, I wouldn't want to do that on my tires, because fuck, that would be probably death. I think the lack of sleep from last night and the belligerency of our customers today is just really making me grumpy and a little depressed. I think tonight I need to go to bed. I think what else I need to do is when I film commenting on comments, let's just bring the footage in and edit it at work. That way there I'm not up all hours of the night trying to fucking cut up videos. I'm not uploading them right away anyway, so I usually store them on my computer, get them organized, and then when I notice the vlogs are coming to an end on the channel, then I just bang them all out to YouTube. So yeah, bleh. Just super tired, and I'm easily annoyed right now, like easily annoyed. Like, oh, I had this one customer call in tonight, right? Fucking Apple and their great idea of not putting an Ethernet port on MacBooks. Fucking dig it. Also not putting an Ethernet port on iMacs. Fucking dig it. Wi-Fi shit. So, like, Ethernet ports are probably a good idea. Anyway, trying to get this guy to test from the computer to the modem because he's getting slow speeds on his internet. So finally he borrows a neighbor's Windows computer, turns it on. Like, you know when you turn on the computer, it says now starting Windows 8 or starting Windows 10 or starting Windows 7 or starting Windows XP. Turns it on, he sees that splash screen, gets in, I'm like, okay, what Windows is this running? I don't know, it's not my computer. It's like, fuck, bud, when you turned it on, it said it right there, now starting Windows something. So I'm like, I'm trying to get him to friggin' maneuver around so I can figure out what was on it. Found out it was 8.1. And he's like, oh, I'm an Apple guy, I'm an Apple guy, I'm an Apple guy. He told me like 7 times he's an Apple guy. Like, that's like a fucking vegetarian or a vegan telling you they're vegan, or some arsehole on a gluten-free diet telling you they're on a gluten-free diet. It's like, fuck, I don't care, bud. I don't care that you're on a gluten-free diet. I don't care that you're a vegetarian. I really don't give a fuck that you're an Apple guy. All that tells me is you have fucking more money than brains, and you like buying fucking stupid pieces of shit that don't work as good as something else. Like, fuck, man, you ever try and game on an Apple computer? Christ, if it doesn't overheat and grenade, you're not playing any games on it either. So finally get the guy going, do a speed test. Fucking speeds are phenomenal. Everything's working fine from one computer. He hooks up his router, and all of a sudden his speeds on his Mac are like fucking in the meg. And I'm like, it's your router. And he's like, well, it's an Apple router, and these things don't break down. I'm like, holy fuck. I'm like, listen, bud, we just tried to direct connect, and you're getting 6 megs down. You just hooked up your router, you're getting 1 meg down. Do you get the drift? And he's like, yeah, it's your modem. And I'm like, no, fuck. Like, hard-headed fucking Apple users. It's an Apple product. There's never any problems with Apple products. They always work. They never fail. Yeah, I got a 2010 MacBook at home that needed a motherboard that Apple paid for because they knew they fucked the dog on that build. So, boom shakalaka. I don't know, there was a commenting on comments section where somebody was talking about how like there's better phones out there than Apple phones, and it's true. There's a lot of, that new BlackBerry Android phone coming out is probably better than an iPhone. But like, the only reason why people like iPhone is because it's a hipster thing. Honestly, it's a hipster thing. Like my friend, she wants a MacBook, and I said, why? And she goes, because they're cool. And it's a social status. And I'm like, so you want it because if you have a MacBook, you'll be socially accepted, and people will be like, oh my God, look at your MacBook, you're so cool. I'm like, fuck, if that's the case, I should just start walking around in public with mine under my armpit. Fucking carry it with me just so people think I'm cool. That's how it works. Honestly though, when I'm done working here and I bring my laptop from here home, that fucking MacBook's probably gonna get packed up and chucked in a closet somewhere and never looked at again. I'm probably just gonna sell the fucking waste of space because I hate it. I hate working on an Apple computer. They suck. So fucking stupid. Like, Google Drive, for instance, okay? I have this problem that keeps occurring every time I do commenting on comments. Basically, I'll organize the drive. I have a directory in there called Cock, where I put all the comments that I've copied off the internet, and I put them in folders. Like, I'll put like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on and so forth, of however many comments I get divided into 12. So I put 12 comments per folder. On my PC and every other PC I have, it shows folder 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on and so forth. On the Mac, however, it goes like folder 1, 98, 320, and it's like it's renumbering the folders for some reason, and I'm like, why are you fucking doing that? What the hell is going on? The Mac completely fucks it up. So before, when I do commenting on comments, I would make the video, and when I copied all the files off the camera at the end, from if I did like 6 commenting on comments, 6 cocks back to back, I would just copy all the files off the camera onto the computer, and I knew the first file in chronological order went with the first folder, second file, second folder, third file, third folder. So it would be like easy drag drop, get the file going, put the comments on the breaks, cut it up, done, fucking send to post, you know? Last night, and then 7 days ago when I did it, and then 7 days ago again when I did it, it's like the first video belongs to the last folder, the second video belongs to the third folder, the third video belongs to the first folder, the fourth video belongs to the second folder, the fifth video belongs, like, it was all out of order. It was such a mess, and I don't understand how the hell that happens with Apple. So that's why once I'm done here, I can take my Dell Inspiron, that 7520, the Dell Inspiron 15R Special Edition with the i7 3rd Gen and all that shit. I can take that thing out of here, I can bring it home, I can set it up on the commenting on comments desk, and not only will I be able to cut up the videos, or shoot the videos there, but I'll be able to cut them up and render faster because that i7 on that laptop is fucking quick. It's just too bad the video card in that Dell laptop is a pile of shit. It's one of these like onboard software selectable 7730s by AMD, and I don't really notice any difference when I switch to that graphics card versus using the Intel video card. Honestly, there's like no FPS boost, no frame, like the video doesn't feel smoother, the game still runs like a bag of shit. So it's definitely not a gaming laptop by any means necessary. That was a failed attempt by Dell to make a gaming laptop. They should have just put a fucking NVIDIA 650 in there and called her a day. But they tried to be different and, well, obviously tried to be cheap, and they succeeded because they produced a shitty fucking video gaming laptop. But I only paid $900 for it, so I really can't complain. And it's got a 3rd generation i7, so I guess it's alright. Anyway, I think I'm going to walk over to the store and get something to drink because apparently my coffee's empty. People during the day staff are using my shit again, for fuck's sakes. So I'm going to go over there and get something to drink, and I guess I'll talk to you guys on my next break, or maybe when I go home tonight, I don't know. We'll see how long this video's gone so far, me just bitching, complaining and shit, and maybe we'll shut her down, maybe we won't. Guess you'll find out next break. So until then, peace the frig out.